Hello, and welcome back for another somatic grounding practice. Today we're going to be doing some gentle neck stretches. And as you probably know or have experienced, it's very easy to kind of build up tension in the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the face throughout the day. So this will be a nice way to counter that. Now, when you're doing anything with the neck, of course, you want to be really careful and gentle. So remember that these stretches are really less about what you might normally think of as like stretching muscles and more about just a really subtle energy release and making a little bit more space in this part of the body. And always just stay tuned into what's working for you. You might need to alter this a little bit based on your body, your neck. Make sure you're not in any pain when you're doing this. This should feel pretty gentle and maybe soothing, but if anything starts to not feel good, feel free to change it, adjust it, skip it, go to the next video, whatever makes sense for you and your body. So I'm going to start just by bringing my hands to my shoulders. And throughout this exercise, we just want to really encourage our shoulders to move down away from the ears. And often you'll hear me cue people to breathe out the mouth or relax the jaw. We do want to keep the jaw relaxed, but we're also going to keep the mouth closed for a lot of these so that you're able to kind of target the neck muscles a little bit more compared to if your mouth is open. So starting here, just giving a really gentle cue for the shoulders to drop down. You might even start to feel a little stretch in the neck, even just from this. And we're going to take some nice deep breaths as we go through this. So taking a big inhale in, exhaling, gently encouraging the shoulders down. You might notice the shoulder blades drop down the back of your body as well. And then while we're here, we're just going to really gently tip the head forward. You should feel a little bit of a stretch in the back of your neck. Nothing too strong here. And every time you exhale, just feel or imagine your shoulders and your shoulder blades and your collarbone relaxing downward. And we're going to bring that up, and then we're going to do the same thing, tilting the head side to side. So gently pulling down on one shoulder, super, super soft. Let your head tilt to the other side. And you can stay here, or you can try out some really gentle rotations. Maybe find a spot that feels particularly good for you and hang out there, or let this be like a really gentle massage. And we can switch to the other side, the hand not really pulling on the shoulder, just giving you a little gentle reminder to keep that shoulder down. Let your head tilt a little bit to the other side, and same thing, if you want, you can explore a little movement in the head if that feels good, or maybe find one place where you want to stop and breathe. And then we're going to go to the front of the neck, and this is a nice spot because it often gets a little bit ignored. So we're going to start by just gently placing the hands on the sternum and keeping the sternum and the collarbone down. And this is where you're going to want to keep your mouth slightly closed as we tip the head up and feel a little stretch in the front of the neck. And you can let that go. We're going to stay in the front of the neck a little bit longer, and this time gentle pressure on one side of your sternum and your collarbone. And you're going to tilt the head back and a little bit away. And you can think about the back of your jaw reaching towards the ceiling here. And the other side, just gently cueing the shoulder and the collarbone down. Tipping the head up and back, maybe reaching a little bit. And again, you can find some movement here. Find a spot that feels good for you. Nothing too intense. Let that go. And then we're going to do the back of the neck one more time. This time, again, just anchoring on the sternum and tilting the head down. And again here, if you want to rotate the head a little bit side to side, you might find a really specific spot that feels good for you. And let that go. Take a moment just to feel what your head and neck and shoulders feel like. And you can certainly go back and repeat any of those, or any one that you particularly liked you can do again or do for a longer period of time. Again, just make sure you're keeping it really, really gentle so that this has a releasing and a relaxing, gentle quality to it. And I know after I do that, I feel just a lot more space around my shoulders, my head, my neck. Opens up a little bit more room in my body physically as well as energetically. I feel a little bit more present and clear without all of that squeezing upward. So give that a try if it feels right for you, and let me know how it goes.